Success isn't a lightning bolt striking in a moment of glory. It's a slow burn, a relentless grind crafted in the trenches of routine. Imagine standing at a crossroads, but the path to your dreams is paved with unremarkable choices, small disciplines you must practice every day. Are you ready to embrace the power lurking within those mundane moments? Picture this. Every time you dismiss the importance of a simple habit, you're chipping away at the foundation of your potential. You believe it only takes a grand leap to succeed, but that's a fallacy. True success is built silently, almost invisibly, in the details. It's about the dedication in the early mornings when the world is still asleep. It's the commitment you make when no one is watching, reinforcing your character even when distractions beckon. Visualize your future, not through the lens of grand victories, but through the accumulation of your daily choices. Each small action, showing up, doing the work, creates a ripple effect. Over time, those ripples build a tidal wave of transformation. Embrace this idea. It is not in sporadic bursts of effort that you'll find growth, but in the relentless practice of discipline that becomes the rhythm of your life. Touch the pulse of your own strength. Understand this. Your greatest adversary is not the obstacle in front of you, but the negligence of your own habits. Neglect is itself a powerful discipline, one that leaves you shackled in mediocrity. The tough truth. You are the architect of your reality. Every day you either build or demolish. You have the power to reclaim your narrative. Now step into emotional resilience. Detach from fleeting feelings and train your mind to operate above tumultuous tides. When criticism stings or doubt creeps in, remember the journey of discipline. It's not about how you feel. It's about what you do. Instead of being a slave to emotions, stand firm like an unyielding mountain in the face of storms. So rise. Let the quiet strength of simple disciplines transform your life. Each day you commit to actions that align with your highest self is a day you edge closer to greatness. Your momentum doesn't come from excitement. It's found in the unwavering commitment to keep moving, even when the fire burns low. Success is waiting, not as a distant dream, but as a reality crafted by your daily habits. Master your emotions, own your routines, and watch as you create a legacy built on the back of simple, disciplined choices. Start today. Do it daily. Because success is never accidental. It's forged in the fires of your determination. Every day you're faced with choices that will define your path. You may think of success and failure as two distinct roads, but the truth is more nuanced. What many overlook is that both destinations are products of habits, just different kinds. The successful choose disciplines that elevate them, while the unsuccessful fall into the trap of neglect. Yes, neglect is a discipline too. It's the choices not made, the time wasted, the opportunities ignored. You must ask yourself, what are you failing to do? Each moment you let slip by without intention is a moment spent building mediocrity instead of mastery. This is the profound realization. Doing nothing is as much a choice as taking action. Your inertia is palpable, a weight on your shoulders that can either anchor you or propel you forward. Right now, make a choice. Feel the internal urge, the stirring conviction that you possess the power to reclaim control. Picture your life shaped not by the whims of the world, but by your unwavering commitment to discipline. This isn't merely about hard work, it's about making that daily effort to lead a life of purpose, even in the smallest of tasks. You stand at the precipice of transformation. Break free from the shackles of neglect by fostering extraordinary discipline in the areas deemed inconsequential. Therein lies the secret to success. Conscious choices that inspire action even when motivation wanes. The emotions that fight for your attention, the distractions that aim to derail you, these are temporary. What endures is your ability to rise above them, to steer your own ship with intention. Remember, successful individuals don't wait for the winds to shift. They create their own breeze by taking consistent, deliberate action. As you reflect, understand this. Every excuse you make is a spike in the foundations of your dreams. Are you building a life marked by average neglect or extraordinary discipline? The choice is yours, but the consequences will unfold day by day. Commit to a life where you actively shape your outcomes. Dive into the small disciplines, embrace them fully, and watch as they echo through your destiny. You have the power to change, starting now. Make this your moment. Make it matter. Every single action you take, no matter how small, becomes a building block in the edifice of your life. Consistency is your ally. It compounds over time, creating an exponential effect that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. As you go about your days, recognize that each choice you make is not just a fleeting decision. It's a step towards a larger outcome. Every morning you rise to practice your habits, you're aligning with your future self, one that is healthier, wiser, and more accomplished. Think of it this way. Your life isn't a series of grand gestures, but a mosaic made up of daily actions. The law of incremental gains is unyielding. It rewards those who remain diligent. Each moment of diligence adds a line to your success story. But be warned, inaction is not neutral. It is regression that quietly dismantles your aspirations. When you choose to procrastinate or avoid the hard work, you are still making a choice, one that pulls you further from the life you envision. Shift your focus from the quick satisfaction of instant wins to the lasting impact of consistent deeds. Learn to play the long game. Cultivate a mindset that celebrates small victories, a 10-minute workout, a page of reading a day without excuses. Understand this, every time you show up and do the work, you send ripples of progress through time. You're not merely existing, you're architecting your success, one deliberate choice at a time. Now feel the shift. Embrace the understanding that your choices today manifest as the reality of tomorrow. When you practice consistency, you're reinforcing a discipline that will stand the test of time. It demands patience, and at times, the road may feel lonely. Yet, this path is what shapes true greatness. Your future is not locked in some distant fate. It's molded by the actions you commit to every hour, every day. You hold the pen to your story. Are you ready to write it with discipline? To turn those simple choices into life-altering habits. Your success doesn't just happen. It compounds. Make it count, starting now. Each deliberate action matters. Make your daily practices profound, and in time, watch as the tide of transformation sweeps in, carrying you to heights you once deemed impossible. Imagine waking up each day at the mercy of your emotions. Some mornings you leap out of bed, fueled by passion. Other days you drown in doubt, paralyzed by the weight of uncertainty. This daily battle can dictate your progress if you let it. The truth is simple. Emotions can be slippery allies, often leading you astray from your path to greatness. Discipline is your shield in this war against fleeting moods. It's the commitment to act regardless of how you feel. Ask yourself, are you letting emotions drive your decisions, or are you wielding discipline as a tool for growth? Power lies in training your mind to rise above the noise of daily distractions. Emotions are temporary. Discipline is a beacon that leads you toward your goals. Recognize this pivotal shift. Instead of being reactive, become proactive. Make decisions based on clarity rather than chaos. When setbacks emerge, when doubt whispers in your ear, hold fast to the promises you've made to yourself. Each disciplined action, each choice rooted in commitment, reinforces a resilient identity, one capable of enduring trials and tribulations. Visualize a world where your decisions aren't dictated by the whims of the moment. Picture the strength in a routine where each action, no matter how small, serves to fortify your resolve. You are crafting a legacy, not in dramatic gestures, but through daily acts of discipline. So, draw a line in the sand today. Refuse to be a prisoner of your feelings. Instead, build your character on the firm foundation of consistency. Embrace the notion that your identity is not found. It is forged through the fire of daily disciplines. Here's the profound truth. When the emotion fades, discipline remains. It fuels your growth, allowing you to take steps forward, even when passion flickers. Stand firm. Your journey toward success unfolds through a single choice, made consistently over time. You are the architect of your destiny. As you navigate this battle of discipline versus emotion, remember, the strongest storms give way to the brightest skies. Keep moving forward, grounded in your commitment, and watch how every disciplined choice becomes a stepping stone toward the extraordinary life you envision. Consider your daily routine as the backbone of your success, a precise framework that sets you on a path toward greatness or mediocrity. Each day, you have the opportunity to design a life that accelerates your potential, transforming ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes. Now, visualize the difference. A life lived by design versus one lived by default. When you wake up in the morning, what does your first hour look like? Is it filled with intention or scattered by distraction? Recognize this pivotal moment. How you shape this hour sets the tone for everything that follows. Each deliberate choice, starting from the moment your feet hit the floor, forms the bedrock of your daily routine. Picture a well-honed routine. The actions you take: meditation, exercise, reading. These aren't just tasks, they're investments in yourself, accumulating like compound interest. A structured approach fosters momentum, propelling you toward your goals, while a haphazard existence leaves you floundering amidst chaos. Ask yourself, are your rituals taking you closer to your highest self, or are they mere reflections of a life lived on autopilot? Let this realization wash over you. Every time you engage in a discipline, no matter how small, you're incrementally elevating your life. These habits, practiced consistently, create a reservoir of strength that can bear you through challenges. You have the power to reprogram these daily rituals, aligning them with your aspirations. Evaluate the clutter that distracts you, delete the time-wasting habits that drain your energy, and replace them with actions that nourish your spirit. Embrace the mundane tasks. They are not insignificant. They are the threads weaving your future. Each step you take compounds, both positive and negative. You're collecting pieces that fit together to create your masterpiece, but it requires deliberate craftsmanship. Commit to a relentless practice of simple disciplines and watch how they shape your future. Remember this: true mastery of your life doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual evolution fueled by daily dedication. You don't need motivation to succeed. You need the discipline to act. So redefine your daily rituals, harness their power, and propel yourself toward the extraordinary life you envision. Break free from the gravitational pull of mediocrity. Step boldly into the potential that awaits you. This is your moment. Seize it. Success isn't shrouded in mystery. It's built on predictable, actionable inputs. It's not limited to rare moments of brilliance, but rather centered around the daily practices you choose to engage in. Picture this: reading for growth, learning new skills, practicing self-discipline, expressing gratitude, and prioritizing health. These elements are not just options. They are foundational pillars of your success. Now, pause for a moment. Think about your routines. What are you consistently feeding your mind and body? Are these inputs edging you closer to your goals? The profound realization is that success doesn't have to be guessed at. It's within your grasp, accessible through intentional choices practiced every day. Visualize yourself waking up tomorrow armed with the knowledge that success is within your reach by focusing on what you can repeat daily. The formula is straightforward. Make deliberate choices that reflect your ideal path. It's the little things. Choosing to wake up 30 minutes earlier, dedicating time to read, or practicing gratitude. These small decisions may appear inconsequential in the moment, yet collectively they build a framework for extraordinary outcomes. And here's the epiphany. Every choice represents a point of power. You don't need to wait for a life-altering event to propel you forward. Understand that true agency lies in your hands. The path may not always be glamorous, but trusting and refining your daily practices becomes your roadmap to inevitable success. Shift your perspective. Instead of being swept away by life's randomness, you can chart your own course. Those who excel aren't waiting for luck. They're consistently engaging in routines that align with their aspirations. Consider this. Your future self is not a distant figure crowned with accolades. It's an amalgamation of the disciplines you cultivate now. You don't need to seek validation outside yourself. The affirmation of your journey is born from mastering these habits. Acknowledge your power to shape your destiny. With clarity and determination, commit to your daily practices. Watch as frustration gives way to fulfillment, and uncertainty transforms into confidence. No more guessing. You have the tools. Embrace the disciplines, celebrate the small victories, and step boldly onto the path where success awaits you, not as a fleeting moment, but as a predictable destination crafted by your own hands. Start today. Do it daily. Your journey begins now. Today is not just a day, it can be a turning point. This is the moment you decide to take charge, to no longer float through the currents of chance, but to navigate the seas of your life with intention. Your dreams are not merely figments to ponder over coffee or tasks for another day. They are achievable through the simple, disciplined choices you make starting now. Shift your mindset from a passive observer to an active participant. Stop waiting for the right moment. It doesn't exist. Success demands action, and the time to act is now. Picture that first step as an ignition, the spark that fuels a fire you'll stoke with every disciplined effort. What will you commit to today? Perhaps it's an early morning workout, an hour of reading, a split-second decision, a small habit that can radically alter the trajectory of your life. Feel the emotional transformation arising within you. Replace the someday mindset with the conviction of today is the day. Understand that every minute counts. Every choice you make today can echo into your future. You might stumble, feel disheartened, or question your path, but remember, the strength of your commitment is what builds resilience. Even on days when motivation wanes, let discipline carry you through. Visualize who you can become. Cast aside the belief that identity is found. Realize that it is forged through consistent action. You become what you do daily. As you take that first step, consider the life you're crafting with every simple act of discipline. Each commitment you uphold is a brick laid down on the road to your aspirations. Make your choice. Embark on your journey with total awareness. No longer a consumer of motivation, you are now the architect of your own success. Embrace the beauty in the mundane, for it is there that you'll unearth the true strength of your character. Let the power of consistency shape your reality. Today you decide. Today you begin building your legacy, one disciplined choice at a time. Choose wisely, act purposefully, and as you do, witness how small, consistent disciplines can transform your life profoundly. Start now. This is your moment, and the time is today. Your environment is not an incidental backdrop. It is the stage upon which your life script unfolds. Each choice you make, each relationship you nurture, shapes the narrative of your journey. The powerful truth. Your surroundings can either bolster your aspirations or drag you down into mediocrity. Pause for a moment. Reflect on what you consume daily. Information, relationships, even physical spaces. Are they elevating you or anchoring you? The content you absorb and the people you engage with manifest in your habits. Take notice. How do your surroundings affect your discipline? There lies the turning point. Recognizing that you are not merely a product of chance, but a result of the environments you curate is liberating. You're not a passive observer of your life. You are the architect. Imagine waking up every day surrounded by elements that inspire you. The books lined up on your shelf, the people you spend hours with, the spaces you move in. These depict who you are becoming. When you change your environment, you create a fertile ground for new disciplines to thrive. It's not just about making changes, it's about making the right changes. Surround yourself with those who uplift your spirit, who challenge you to grow, who ignite your passions. Now consider those stagnant elements in your life. What clutter needs to be cleared? What negative influences must be pruned away? This isn't merely about physical space, it's about mental and emotional wellness. When you eliminate distractions and confinement, you create the air for your potential to expand. Make a conscious choice today. Design your environment intentionally. Transform it into an ally that champions your aspirations instead of an enemy that hinders them. Become a curator of your surroundings. You have the power to foster a realm where your simple disciplines can flourish, where success isn't just a destination, but the byproduct of relentless commitment reinforced by the context you create. You are not merely influenced by your surroundings. You have the ability to reshape them to serve your purpose. So take this momentum, harness it. Your journey to mastery starts with you and the environment you cultivate. Choose to break free from constraints. Choose to create spaces that empower you. You hold the pen, draw the life you desire. Feel the weight of each moment as you stand at the intersection of action and inertia. The thrill of motivation can spark a fire, but remember, it's the relentless routine that keeps the flames alive. Here's the truth. Momentum is not a random event. It's a habit. You don't wait for motivation to strike. You create it within the framework of your daily actions. Picture this: successful individuals. They don't just act in bursts of inspiration. They move forward consistently, long after the thrill fades. They recognize a fundamental truth. The journey ahead isn't paved with feelings. It's carved through steady perseverance. It's about taking that first step and then another, until the path becomes a part of your daily rhythm. Now, envision your own life. Each day is a choice between the static and the dynamic. The daily grind offers a transformative power. The actions you take, the commitments you uphold, become the lifeblood of your victories. Each deliberate choice, each discipline cultivated compounds like interest on an investment. Slow at first, but exponential in growth. When the fire of motivation dwindles, what remains? It's your commitment to that routine. It's the anchor that grounds you when the tides of doubt and distraction try to sweep you away. You must embrace the mantra. Motion creates emotion. It's the act of moving that ignites your passion, not the other way around. Consider the times you've hesitated, waiting for a feeling of readiness that never came. It's an illusion, a mirage that distracts you from the power of action. Your emotions may ebb and flow, but discipline stands resolute. Choose to act, even when you don't feel like it. Step into the habit of progress. You have a choice every single day, to engage fully in your disciplines or to let uncertainty push you aside. You are the architect of your momentum. Today, affirm that you will move, whether driven by elation or dragging through fatigue. Commit to your actions. Every step forward is a testament to your purpose, a testament to your growth. Remember, it's not about how you feel, it's about what you do. Let your routine propel you beyond fleeting inspiration into lasting achievement. Each moment yields potential. Your momentum is waiting to be ignited. Start now. You are nearing the essential moment of your transformation, standing firmly on the foundation of non-negotiables. What are your minimum standards? What will you commit to daily without fail? It's time to define your personal code, the inviolable rules that shape the life you desire. These non-negotiables are the commitments you make to yourself, the actions that will reinforce your path to success. Imagine waking up each day with a promise in your heart. No more excuses, no more skipping. These daily wins, however small, lead to lifetime transformations. It's not about striving for perfection, it's about showing up consistently. Feel the power in this commitment. With each fulfilled promise, you are crystallizing your integrity. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer, crafting a life aligned with your highest self. Recognize this pivotal shift. Success isn't about grand gestures. It's the quiet discipline of complying with your own set of standards. When you adhere to these personal codes, you empower yourself to rise above mediocrity. Your confidence grows not from hopes or whims, but from the simple act of keeping promises to yourself. You become someone who trusts their word, who defends their potential against the noise of self-doubt. As you build your non-negotiables, consider the layers they add to your character. Each time you uphold a commitment, whether it's writing a page, exercising for 10 minutes, or meditating for clarity, you are crafting resilience. You're adding strength to your foundation, each action reinforcing the pillars of your success. Feel this emotional surge. You are taking control. No longer are you at the mercy of circumstances. You are the author of your story. This is foundational work, the silent, unseen labor that paves the road to greatness. And so, stand firm. Define your non-negotiables. Let them guide your daily choices, shape your environment, and enable your growth. With each deliberate action, you bring your best self closer to the forefront. The power of discipline, combined with unwavering commitment, will propel you forward. Today, make a vow to yourself. No matter the weather, you will uphold your standards. Honor them, embody them, live by them. Because in this commitment lies the essence of who you are becoming. This is your legacy, forged through every disciplined choice you make, starting now. You stand at a pivotal moment, realizing that the path to the person you desire to be is crafted not in grand passions, but in the simple routine choices you make daily. Success is not a spark, it's a slow forging, created through the meticulous practice of discipline, the quiet determination to show up every day. Imagine this: each small action you take today is a brushstroke on the canvas of your future. You are an artist, and every choice, each workout, each book read, each moment of gratitude contributes to the masterpiece that is your life. No choice is too small. They accumulate, forming the tapestry of who you are becoming. You may have once thought identity was found in the dramatic moments or the loud applause of success, but here's the truth. Identity is built in the little things. When you brush aside a habit that feels inconsequential, you're negating your potential. It's vital to understand that each moment of neglect is as monumental as each moment of action. You're either building towards your dreams or unwittingly constructing barriers against them. Feel the power of this realization sink in. You're not a passive player in your own life. You are the lead actor in a story where each scene is crafted by your daily disciplines. The crowds may wane, but your commitment remains. Your journey is not defined by the intensity of your motivation, but by the consistency of your actions. Let today be the day you reclaim the narrative. The decisions you make now weave the fabric of your tomorrow, how you treat yourself, how you show up in the world, and how steadfast you are in your commitments. Reflect on your journey. You've learned to transcend emotion, to foster habits, and to cultivate an environment conducive to your growth. All of this leads to one undeniable truth. You become what you do daily. This is your power, your destiny. Each action reverberates into the future, shaping it into something extraordinary. So begin today, no matter where you find yourself. Do what you can. Repeat it daily. Because success is not an accident. It's the consistent reward of self-discipline and mastery. Build the life you truly want, one disciplined decision at a time. Your journey is just beginning, and greatness lies in the small choices you make every day. Embrace them.